Everybody, this is Simon. Simon, wave your hand. He's trying to be quiet for me on the video. You can do a good job, Simon? Thank you. Okay. So, yesterday I got a box in the mail, and I wasn't expecting a box because I had totally forgotten I'd signed up for it. But anyway, this shows up right here, and my wife didn't understand anything about it. Anyway, she opened it up, and she told me that I had received a bunch of stickers. And I'm like, stickers? What's that all about? And so I got her on Skype, and I didn't understand anything. But anyway, what I actually got in the mail was that thing right there. Now this is Google's CR-48. It's the little netbook that they're kind of giving away for free, and you can sign up for it on Google's website. If you just Google search CR-48, there's a place for you to sign up. And my understanding is that they initially shipped 60,000 of them, and then they just recently started shipping more. But I believe that might be another 60,000, but I'm not sure. This runs ChromeOS, which is Linux, but it's really super shorn down Linux, and more or less amounts to a Chrome browser. And it's a lot faster than you might imagine a regular operating system is. This thing's got an Atom processor in it. I think it has 2 gigabytes of RAM, and it has a 30 gigabyte solid state drive in it, and no optical drive because it doesn't need it. It's got a tiny little SD card slot right here, which you can't see because it's too dark. Yeah, you can't see it. It's got one USB port over there. Over here it's got a VGA out jack. And then that's pretty much it. And it's got, you know, a power adapter and stuff. So let me turn it on. It doesn't take very long to boot. You see there's the Chrome. And now my mouse works. And there I am. I'm logged in. And there's my crazy whatever. Now this thing is already online, because you set it up that way, and it comes with Verizon Wireless. It comes with a Verizon Wireless account and an air card built into it, and they give you 100 megabytes for free, but you have to activate it and you have to give it your information, which includes a credit card. So I don't necessarily need that, so I'm not really going to sign up for it, and so there's no point in doing that. Now let's see here. I'm going to sign in. There's no caps lock key on this keyboard. For whatever reason, they took that away. Alright, what it does is it boots to your ChromeOS browser. This is the same way I've got ChromeOS set up on my home computer and on my laptop and on my I've got it set up this way on my work laptop, because Google Chrome all syncs together. So when you add an application or you make a thing, it's way too bright in there. It keeps all your shortcuts and all of your preferences and stuff like that, and it kind of syncs them together. Now, this includes Flash, but sometimes it can be a little shaky. Here's my Thundar the Barbarian. That's right. You might be young and you kids grew up with Barney. I grew up with a cartoon show about a dystopian future where humanity had died. Yeah. But as you can see, it's playing it just fine with this little Atom processor kicking away. It's a single core Atom processor, so if you watch HD video like on Hulu, it tends to kind of wig out a little bit on you. It's a little slow. It still plays it. It's a little jaggy. There's a sound problem too on occasion. I've noticed that the sound completely goes out on it. I reloaded the software, so that actually might have fixed it. Oh, there's a new fringe. I gotta watch that. Let's see here. I'm gonna say broke my arm. I'd like to take a moment here to talk about this touchpad. As you can see, the touchpad does not have a button on it. This is a really wide touchpad. I got a big hand, okay? My hands are big. As you can see, it's wider than my hand, and so my natural inclination on other laptops is to put my hand right about here and to start tapping, right? It does not like that. So it takes a little bit of getting used to. When you actually push your fingers right here, it makes a clicky noise, you see? Don't know if you can hear it. There are little commands that you can also do, like if I hold my finger here, and let's see where my hand. And if I hold my finger in one spot and I kind of move it up and down, it'll scroll sort of. But if I click, if I press too hard, it'll click. There's no right click that I've found on this, which is fine. But I have a mouse here also, and the mouse seems to right click just fine. And same context menu that you get in Chrome on a computer. Let's see here now. See if it'll, there we go. My daughter probably should not have seen this video, but she thinks it's hilarious. But being 7, you know. So this is Flash on Chrome. As you saw, that other video ran just fine. This one's going to be a little shaky. I don't know if it'll come through. The sound is not great. The sound is not loud. Oh, there's a good example there. You hear that noise? This is what the sound does sometimes. Yeah, see, there's no sound. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bug. It's either a bug in the Flash that they have installed in here, or it's a bug. I don't know, but it kind of goes in and out, and that's fine. I can cope with it. I'm sure they'll fix it in the release. There are some tutorials on how to fix it with once you root the device here. I tried rooting mine this morning. It did not appreciate being rooted, so I had to restore the software on it. And that's fine. I'm not in a big real hurry. There's another thing that's on here too. If you hold down Control and then Alt and then press the T, it opens up a console. And this console is not really called a console. This console is called Crash. I don't know if you can see that. You can't really see it because I'm on a crappy camera. But using Crash, I can shell into other computers, which is neat, even though it doesn't really work the way you do it in Linux. Because in Linux, you type SSH, and then you type your username, and then you put an @ symbol, and then you type the address of what you're going to shell into. In this, you just SSH, and then the account, and then a space, and then the machine you're going to log right into. And it's as featured as, well, it gets you to a command line. It doesn't have the kind of stuff you normally have in regular SSH, but that's fine. That's no big deal. That's fine. Once you're out of it, you can type exit, or you can press Control T again, get you out of there. Get you back in this. When you want to log out, there's Google gave this to you hoping that you'll give them feedback about it. The way you give them feedback is they put a little bug right here. You click the bug, then it takes you to a menu. It says, whoops, let's fix that. So if you've got a problem, you say it, and you say other stuff in there. Now this is really just feedback about ChromeOS. It's not really feedback about the device, although you can put feedback about the device. But, I mean, the whole device was given to you to test the operating system, not the device. The device is just a device. So, you know, the operating system is what they wanted. So, that's what you're here to do. Simon, you're being really good. Thank you for being quiet. What are you opening? Oh, well, funny. Okay. Please don't mess with these stickers, okay?
Daddy, I want that sticker.
Well, you can't have that sticker. I'm sorry. I'm not going to, because I said so. And you do not need a sticker that big. I can't imagine peeling that off something else in this house.
Hey, it can peel off.
Mm-mm. That's right, because it's a sticker. No touchy.
Daddy.
Simon, no touchy.
I want that one.
No.
Why?
Because I said so. Now be quiet. Remember, I'm still making the video. Alright, so in ChromeOS and in Chrome, you have applications. Right? These are the applications. There are some of them that are actually really, really neat. Like there's one called Aviary. And Aviary is an image editor. And so it's a web-based image editor. You really can't compare it to GIMP or Photoshop, but it's a really good image editor, especially to be on a web browser. It's got a lot of features that you see, like it's got a layer editor, which is the kind of feature you see in Photoshop and GIMP. And it's really nice, you know, especially to be what it is. You have access to any other web application. There is no Java on this. I tested Java. Java does not work. It's not included, and I'm not surprised either. But there's just a lot here. So they make a compelling argument. The very first thing you do as a geek is you want to try to turn this machine into a desktop machine. So I sat down and I immediately started trying to find replacements for the tools that I use in Linux automatically. The very first thing I did was sit down and look for something I could use to shell into other computers. And then I looked for a way to get Java to work. And then I looked for a way to get get to a root command prompt. The very first thing I do, and you don't need any of that stuff, and that's what Google's trying to tell you. So what they're saying is that this is a different kind of computing, and if you want to have a computer that's instantly on and instantly off, and you get on it quick and whatever, and applications update themselves because they're not installed on your computer, and all of your stuff is living in the cloud, then this is all you need. And they're right for this kind of computing. Not that this is the end of desktops, but it's a new way to do things, and I like it. So let's see here. Well, let's go ahead and shut it down. I'll show you how fast it turns off.
Daddy.
Hey, buddy.
This one goes on our tummy.
That one goes on your tummy?
Yeah.
Your tummy's not that big. Alright, so we're going to sign out. How could I say that your tummy's not that big?
Yes, my tummy is.
No, it's not.
It goes on our tummy.
Okay. Alright, so here we go. We're going to shut down.
Daddy, please.
And then that's it. It's off. Oh, this thing comes with the webcam right here. So I took that picture. It's more or less enabled to work with Flash applications that can see your webcam, I'd imagine. I haven't heard of any HTML5 ones that are, but I imagine that there are some. And that's it. The device is nice, especially to be free. You get to keep it, so who knows what I'll do with it after this is all over. But I'll dutifully give my feedback to Google, as I agreed to do when I got the device. If you think this is a neat toy to play around with, then you should apply for one. So you search for CR-48 and you can apply for one yourself. I didn't put any stickers on mine because I kind of like mine being just nice and solid and black. Although Google includes this neat sheet of stickers that my son here is coveting. And these are all individual stickers that you can stick on the back. And this is this huge sheet that you can put on the back if you really, really wanted to. And I really don't want to do any of that. But I'm not going to give you the stickers, Simon. I'm so sorry. Oh, do that face again. Alright. Alright. Say goodbye, Simon.
Bye.
No, say goodbye, Simon.
Bye, Simon.
Boom. Alright.